that will never work. You can't push that. Seriously? Don't. Oh my God, that's another thing you can do. That's bad. You probably should find other hobbies. You ever learn how to stop? Be happy. Quit while you're you don't bother me. I've seen better people. Do you really want to do and my third grade, give it up. Welcome to Horrible Writing, the rawest, most candid, in-your-face writing show on the interwebs because none of us have time to suck. Let's do this. Hey everybody, Paul Sading, creator of Horrible Writing, the Horrible Writing Writer Support Group on Facebook, Audio Fiction with Paul Sading podcast, you name it. If you're subscribed to this feed, you heard the last episode where I said I would come back and make an announcement one way or another about the future of this show. So I had a couple of things to think about, a couple of factors to weigh out, and you all who have been listening for a long time know the deal. I started this podcast, Horrible Writing, with the tagline of being a know-nothing writer to open paren, hopefully published, close paren, author. And I achieved that. I've got a number of books out, 6 novels, 4 more coming between July 1st and October 1st of 2020. So I'll hit the double digits in books. But I had a lot of things going on besides that, right? Job, unemployment, looking for a job, having to write more, all of that good stuff. Administering the Horrible Writing Writer Support Group on Facebook. If you're not there, why are you not there yet? All the social media, from my author profile on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, to the show, Horrible Writing Show, the Audio Fiction Show, a lot of stuff to juggle. That was taking time away from me being able to create more in terms of books and, maybe figure out the business side of it so I could actually make some money at it. And this show took a lot of time away from that. So I had some discussions with my mastermind group, and that group of authors said, hey, why don't you go on hiatus and figure out what you're going to do? And I announced that, and that's the last episode you all heard. And I asked you, the audience, hey, if the show means something to you, let me know. And I waited a few months because I got books to write. And in the meantime, the feedback I got was quiet. There were some supportive messages in terms of how helpful the show has been and that some people would really hate to see it go away. But that was few and kind of lost in the noise, the buzz of silence. I asked specifically for new ratings. Give me a review and a rating on Apple Podcasts. That would send a signal to me that, hey, this show has helped. And last I checked about 2 weeks ago now, there wasn't any new reviews. So with episode 125, I'm officially announcing that the Horrible Writing podcast is kaput, finished, finito, dead, DOA, whatever we want to call it. I'm going to go keep investing my time in writing new books, selling the books I do have, and figuring out how to make money at that. And I'll continue to do the Audio Fiction with Paul Sading podcast. So if you're into checking out some of my fiction, you can always buy books. That would help. But you can also check out that show. I want to thank everybody who's ever been part of this. The people who listened from the beginning and gave me feedback on those very first episodes where the show kind of shifted away from this edgy kind of in-your-face writing thing to a supportive one, which is the true me. And, of course, to all of the guests who ever gave me a chance. From the very beginning, where I included the only people I really had contacts with in the audio drama community, all the way to the published authors, high-profile indies along the way who gave me their time. People like Joanna Penn, who we all know, who actually gave me 2 interviews because the first one, the audio got obliterated in the Ethernet somewhere. And she actually allowed me to interview her twice for that episode. So this feed, as far as the podcast, will stay up for a little bit longer, not very long because it does cost money. And then I'm going to pull this down as well. If you've ever been a part of the show, thank you very much. If you've left ratings and reviews, thank you very much. If you are a patron of mine because of this show, no fear. Why? Because this show will continue on for patrons. Patreon.com/Paul Sading. You will continue to get new episodes of Horrible Writing, and we're going to talk about specifics of things. Get down into the numbers, the dollars, the dirty figures, all that good stuff. This isn't meant to be a jerk move to put content behind a paywall. Again, it's about reducing my time going to things that don't make me money, and podcasts are definitely one of those. I still have the fiction one. Nonfiction one will move to patrons, where I'll address their questions there and share some more of my journey. If you do appreciate this show and you wish it wasn't going away, come on over to patreon.com/Paul Sading. Become a patron as low as $1 a month, folks. Not per episode, not all of that other stuff, per month. And you'll continue to get this content. Otherwise, I may be back in the future with a writing podcast, but I need to sell books before I can do that. Until that time, I do wish everybody nothing but success. Whatever your goal for your writing is, I want you to find that success that you need. Make those goals, right? Make very clear, smart goals. We've talked about that on the show before. And aim for those. Don't put your energy into things outside of what those goals have defined for you. You're all absolutely epic. This has been Horrible Writing, and hopefully after this episode, you suck less than you did at the beginning. I am Paul Sading, your host extraordinaire. You can find me over on the Twitterverse @WritingHorrible and over at paulsading.com/horrible-writing. Until next time, suck less.